stick in Isan's skates, and he literally tripped over the stick and then did like a jump into a mohawk and somehow miraculously kept his feet. And I was like, just fall down when you feel the stick in your skates. And it cost us a breakaway, and it cost us not getting a penalty. And I was like, we're going to talk to Isan about how to sell that a little bit better. So we're still shorthanded. Dropping the puck in front of our goalie again. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Go attack the guy with the puck, Bryce. All right. Temporarily knocked away. There's McGrady fighting for it. And there we go. Let's just chip that out, and we do. So like that, let's kill some of the time. We're 46 seconds to go, and Elvis's tripping penalty. Sean's going freestyle over here without the tripod. I guess we're hoping we're going to get back in the suite as soon as possible. Nice. McGrady keeps it in, throws it down behind the net, but that's better than behind our net. So now here comes Lafayette breaking out of it. We're still backpedaling quite a bit more than I'd like, but who can blame them with the score being what it is. McGrady throws, and that ends up in front of our net again.
Oh, there you go.
What?
Eating pucks. Eating pucks. That's what you have your defenseman do.
We got a Lafayette player down. I don't see a hand up, so that would tell me that it's not a penalty, which is good news. But a guy's injured, so clearly there's no good news on that.
No.
So Arapahoe skates over to go get a word with the coach, and who can blame him? We're skating shorthanded, and they're going to go over and talk to the coach. The rest of the guys will stay on a knee. 9 seconds to go in the penalty, 6:39 to go in the second period. 3-0 Locomotives. Arapahoe has had a few good shots. Webster had one on a breakout, hit the post. He had another one. I believe that was Jack that had the one on the other side. Hit the post down here in the second period. First period he got around and I can't remember. I think there was a glove save on that one. So the Lafayette player gets up and he's able to skate off, so that's good news. I think we're dropping puck out here in the neutral zone.
Yeah, well, they're keeping it right here on the...
Well, they blew the whistle down in the defensive zone, right?
Yeah, well, yep. So this is actually lucky, but we had maintained the puck, so this makes sense.
You know, I said earlier that there was only one girl in Lafayette. I apologize if I'm wrong, because Schmelling's got pretty long hair. Elvis has the longest hair on the ice per usual, but they had two other ones that I'm not positive. And
I love it.
Let's see, what is Schmelling's first name? Landon. So that must be a dude. Scarlett, number 9. There was 3 long-haireds, and
is one of them Lancelot?
Vincenzo, that must be a voice. All right, here we come. This Isan breaking out of here. Go right around him, Isan. There we go. Keep your feet. And where was we were offsides? Was that Seabass?
Could have been Seabass.
Okay. Looks like Seabass was offsides, and that potentially cost us a pretty prime scoring opportunity there. So breaks are not going our way today.
Not going our way.
Gonna make up for it right here, though.
Yep, Isan, Sebastian, and Stewie. Stewie's doing the backup over there, kind of like we do down here on the face-off. I'm not sure what his strategy is on that, though.
We need 4 of them right there on the puck, though.
Yep. Where's our right winger? Is it Seabass?
I'm going to spread out just a little bit.
Now someone's got to chase that. Isan and Stewie got to get, one of them's got to get behind there. Ideally, it's your center. Stewie gives chase.
Let's not talk about it, guys. Let's actually go play.
Isan's able to poke away. We're going to go the other direction. Move the puck forward. All right, little fight along the boards here. Isan throws out, and now if Sebastian can get out of the way, Stewie can get a shot. He does. Kicked off to the side by Keetle. Hopefully Elijah can jump on this puck over here. And he, man.
Come on, Eli.
Skate. You got to skate hard, dude.
Now, give Elijah a little grace here. He's playing defense for the first time since, I think, last December in Pueblo. So that's what happens when you have injuries, and I'm not sure why Emerson's gone. I never did ask, but
fall break,
or yes. I mean, they're out of town. So 2 defensemen short. So as we said earlier, Evans, Schroeder, and Dotson are playing defense today for the first time. And we're looking a little sluggish. Elvis has taken a penalty, which isn't like him usually. So had some problems there.
Step up.
And you got to stay with it now. All right. Commentate, not parent. Elvis had the puck go around him and then decided to watch to see what happens there for a second. And it's not exactly the way. And if I was on the bench, I'm sure he'd be getting an earful about now. Sometimes the puck gets by you, but you have to go.
Oh, yeah. You can't give up on the puck.
No. Here's Park out there. So
was that? Okay, I'm looking at the netting. I was like, that's offside. So that's the netting.
I think Park is playing defense, which I got to tell you, I think the score would be 7-0 if he was playing forward. Like, I like it that he's farther away from the puck on most plays. Here we go. Bounced off the boards. Now let's win a race. That's Park there, so we're probably not going to beat him to the puck. And he's going to skate around everybody now. And Elvis, you have to stay with. Oh, my goodness. Henry Smothers. Elvis got beat like he was a traffic cone there by Park around the corner. And like I said, I'm not coaching, but I would really be tempted to put him back at forward now. But
you know, and they could have done this half game, you know. Let's keep some fresh legs for the later in the game or early in the game. But we're not coaches.
No.
I trust the coaches, so.
Yep, and I mean, you have to have people that can play both ways. And Elijah is going to give you all hustle and grit when he's at defense, or no matter where he's at. Elvis is usually right where he's supposed to be and is pretty solid there, but Park went around him, and Park's went around every player on our team. But here comes Isan, and Isan tried sliding one in front to Stewie there, and that would have been a great play.
Step up there, guys.
Yep, now Isan's just kind of gliding after it, so we're gonna have to get after the puck. Somebody's gonna have to pressure it, or this game's gonna stay tilted the way it has been. All right. That's Isan picking back up, and if he would have fell down there, that would have been a trip.
Another good little trip there.
Yeah, his athletic ability kept him up, but God, I'd like to talk him into falling down.
So wave it off.
Kono picks up. All right. Who's in front of the net? Put your stick on the ice, Stewie. All right. Stewie and Isan were in front of the net. Kono flipped it up there. Someone got it pushed far enough for the goalie to smother it. We'll talk to Stewie's dad when we find him and tell him keep his stick on the ice when he's standing in front of the net.
Only have this conversation before and after every car ride.
And I imagine you've only played like 150 games in the last 2 years?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've had that too, or both the sons. Keep the stick on the ice, and if you think you can one-time it, you'll be able to pick the stick back up, but keep it on the ice. And not that it would change anything there.
There it is.
But
There it is.
Oh, man. Ober takes one away and just about stuffs it. All right, so Clark knocks it back down. Clark, you're going to have to fight for that again. He does. No, he squirts through him, and we can't see the puck when it's down in front of us like that. So puck is able to squirt through. Picked up by Schmeling here, and if you just stay... There you go. I liked Ober's fight there. But Ober he got it.
Yeah.
Man, I was going to say Ober
A little bit of a roughing.
Borderline penalty, and then he ended up getting it. Now, the first part of the play he was doing right. He was just slowing down in front of the guy, keeping him away from the puck. But then the guy got mad and kind of got rough with it was Soren, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Soren just gave him the business. And I thought he was going to get away with it.
Yeah, you know, if there was like one other player to shield that, but giving him the old fist to the back of the neck right in front of the ref, you're not going to get away with too many of those.
So we're sitting at 2:48 to go in the second period, still 3-0 Locomotives, and we got a minute and a half to serve on the Moen penalty, which I'm assuming is roughing. Here comes Webster in the.
Got some numbers here.
Yep,
We'll leave it up
Webster
here.
2-on-2. He's going to pick up, turn your head and look before you throw it along the boards. So now we're just giving chase. That's Vera over there, 1 on 4. And here comes McGrady. If you just throw it down, we're numbers. Okay, that's down, and that's where you want to be. Okay, Bryce fires it off the goalie. Elliot, get that puck back down. There you go. If we can get this, oh man, McGrady was so close to holding that zone. Turn now, Tommy, turn. There you go. Great move by McGrady. Throws it back down off the skate so it will not be icing. And that's going to kill most of the penalty. 41 actually to go on the penalty. So Arapahoe is trying to keep pressure down here, which is
Nice, good
that was
there. Good forecheck.
Yeah, it was good
Stay on the
pressure.
back.
Oh, this
And-
is turning into something.
And Lafayette just comes right down. Henry's able to smother.
No goal. No goal.
No goal is the good news. That was Cornejo. Scarlett Cornejo just walked right down Broadway, untouched, and Henry just stoned her. So, thank you, Henry, for keeping the score 3-0. 23 seconds to go on the Moen penalty. 3-0 Locomotives as they drop puck down here in the defensive zone. And now we're going to have to give chase. We lose that battle, it looks like, but again, we're having a hard time seeing there. Thrown back out by Elijah, and kind of a rookie mistake there by Elijah that I'd like to see when you have that much time, skate out of there or fire it off the boards. Like I tell Elvis all the time. Hey, puck eaten there by Evans. Okay, Liam, turn and throw that puck off the boards like that. Chip that puck away. Man, the penalty's over, so we're full strength. Now if we can just get the puck out of the zone, we've kind of had the momentum.
We did. That was a great PK.
All right, here we go. And they are just living on that boards in the place that we have the hardest time seeing. Dotson's going to chase. That is a trip.
That's
Please
a
get your
penalty.
hand
Okay,
up, ref.
they got it.
Thank
They
you.
got it. That's some interference right there.
So Dotson's speed and hustle gives us the penalty, and we are at 46 seconds to go in the second period. We'll play the rest of the way here. Well, I hope we'll play the rest of the way 5 on 4, as you know, as long as nothing else happens penalty-wise. All right, Evans and Dotson, the defensive pairing. Stewie Kono and Isan across the front. Isan's going to take the draw. He wins it out here to Evans. Swing it down. Great. Kicked off the defenseman. But that's what you like to see is pucks at the net. Step in front of that there, Evans. And now we're going to have to chase, though. Good try there by Evans. Now Stewie gives chase. Here comes Elijah, I apologize. He throws it along the boards. And now we're coming back out here. That's Isan, and Isan's got a little room. If he can win this, we got 20 seconds to go. Lafayette catches up. Isan's going to spin around, tries going through the legs there, kicks it back. Go up and get that. Evans get a shot on goal. He kicks it off the defenseman. Sebastian throws it behind the net. Pressure. We're 2 seconds to go. There's the buzzer. So that wraps up the second period. Good pressure there by the Warriors. 44 seconds to go on that was Park, they said, on that penalty?
Yes.
So Max Park, number 5, at the penalty for them. Goalies give each other a little love at center ice. And I'm not quite sure what we're doing at goalie for the third period. We'll keep you up to date on that. So Henry went the whole second, right?
I believe so.
Okay, and Brian went the whole first period.
Yeah, now what are they going to do?
Yep.
Split the third? Then maybe next game pick up where they left off?
Right.
I don't know.
So Brian's sitting, Henry's standing. That gives me the indication that Henry's going to stay. Arapahoe's had some chances, but they have looked really sluggish.
Oh, yes. Yep.
And can you see any? It looks like you have a clear screen now, but I peeked over at the iPad during one of those last rushes where the puck kind of moves fast, and it looks like it has a hard time focusing.
Yeah, it's when they become stationary.
And as
The autofocus doesn't. If they're stationary, they're just gonna. It gets a little out of focus.
Yep.
Which is fine because if they're stationary, that usually means a whistle. So.
Okay, if you're watching us at home instead of watching the Broncos game, it's 27-17 Broncos
Oh, nice.
in the third quarter. As we get ready to drop puck, we're back to Vieira's line. Vieira, Ober, and Webster, 5-on-4. Go, Paxton, go. So we got to give chase. We have to cause some... There we go. Bryce rips, and it's a mile wide. But somebody set up. Here we go. Moen catches, and he throws back down at the net. Now we just got to get after that. Here we go.
Oh,
Good try,
we got
Moen,
a cherry
but-
picker, and we got could be a 3-on-1 here.
We got a clean breakaway, stuffed by Henry.
Oh, yep.
And
Standing
hey, there's a little life. That almost looked like the Avalanche Bruins game. I don't know if anybody watched that game, but it got chippy. Henry smothered the puck. Great save there. And one of the skaters came and poked at it, which it's hard for us to tell, but it was probably before the whistle. And that's just kind of standard play. And they didn't like it. Bryce gave him a shove. So, oh my goodness. Elvis just ate it there. I'm not sure what was happening with him. Puck finds the front of the net again, and hopefully Elvis knows that. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Elvis might need a new edge. I don't know what's happening, but he might have to go to the bench. Elvis just went flat out twice there, and yeah, I'm not used to seeing that. Like, he tripped over the blue line and tripped over the face-off dot. So, back down in the locomotive zone. Hard to see what's happening there, but oh man. And we're chasing again. Come on, Henry. Nice pass there.
Oh.
Great save by Amareller. He slides across. But Arapahoe is giving up breakaways, but here we go. Webster's out on his own, and he tries to bring it back through the middle, and it gets poked away. Vieira picks up. Nice little move around, but we're 1-on-3, so somebody help him.
Somebody has to help.
Bryce rips, and that's gloved by Keetle. And I can tell you right now, if I was on the bench, I'd be frustrated. I seen Keetle do a little, I don't know what they call that, but when they catch it and they show off that they have it.
Yeah, the old Statue of Liberty there.
Yep. And you haven't really faced that many high-quality shots, Keetle, but you do your thing.
Well, as a player, that should piss you off a little.
It should, and that's what I was getting at.
Get you in the game.
So Kono chases. We're still kind of all over the place. We don't have a right winger, you can see on the camera. And McGrady is about 2 feet behind the blue line. And when he catches, he throws it back in the zone, which gives us an offsides. So for my money, just stand on the blue line and take your chances. Still not going right for the Warriors, but at least we're skating 5-on-5.
Hey, we are skating 5-on-5. Look in there.
So Isan, Kono, and Stewie, McGrady, and Clark. And here comes Park, and he's just going to walk right around everybody again. Tommy, you need a better angle because this is going to end up on the goalie. Park's taken out.
Boy, Brian?
And
Oh, that's not Brian.
yep, Henry is able to smother the puck. Park was taken out coming around the corner, and it looked like the Arapahoe player suffered the damage, even though he's the one. I would assume if this is a penalty, it's on the Warriors. Didn't it look like a drag down from behind?
I couldn't really tell. It happened. It was chaos right there.
I'm guessing that's Clark, his Cedric's first one in, and he does not look like he feels good at all. But he's
getting up.
No, that's Stewie.
Stick there, though.
Oh yeah, that's we're so proud.
Maybe we should grab the
Well,
stick, though.
I can tell you this: that play right there just prevented Park from just taking another pot shot at Henry. And if you're with us earlier, Park had the first 2 goals of the game. So he's already proven, he had 5 on the season coming in. So he's already proven he can shoot.
You can pretty much spot him.
Yeah. Park's the number 5, the blue helmet out there. And Stewie got tangled up with him. Doesn't look like we have anything on the board, but there's only 4 Warriors on the ice. Nope, they're ones behind the ref. The ref is a little bigger than the
Yeah,
players.
I see a stick.
So either that's a stick growing out of the ref's backside or there's a player back there. So that's got to be Webster. Not the biggest skater, so that's why he was hiding behind the ref. As I say that, Webster plays it, and Ober's over here. I was going to say we don't have a left winger, but he is home. But we're not able to win the battle, and Lafayette throws at the net, and thankfully Henry's paying attention. Here's Park with the puck, and oh my goodness.
Oh, hey,
I think there's a good chance we're going to get a penalty on Vieira.
yeah,
I like the aggressive play, though.
he
How do you not
he
like
set
the
the
aggressive play on
tone.
that?
He set
I'm
the
starting
tone.
to wonder, and we can't tell from up here, but the way the action's gone with Park, maybe he's chirping.
Yeah,
Because
he could be.
those, if you remember down here when Henry smothered, they poked at the puck, and Bryce and I said something about the Avalanche game. That was Park then too.
Yep.
But you don't normally see what we just saw there in 10U hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the aggressive play, though.
Bryce came
Gotta
in
set the tone
high,
sometime.
and he met Park and said, "Hey, how you doing there?" And
Well, Park's not on the ice right now.
right, and hopefully he's okay. So we're gonna skate 4-on-5, and that's gonna be only a minute 30 though.
Yeah.
I
It's all normal penalties, are
I wouldn't have been shocked to see more than a minute 30.
I
there.
wouldn't either. That was
It was a rough penalty.
It's a good how you doing.
Would it fall under the category of competitive contact?
I don't know. We are playing hockey.
That's what we learn in safe sport. Oh my goodness, the puck's thrown right out front.
Oh
we
man,
go.
it's too
Nice
bad he
little
couldn't
play there
control
by
it.
Ober.
Fast to skate towards it, though.
Nope, now we got to go. Go get that puck. There, nice play by Dotson. Pokes it away, and Dotson's able to temporarily get it out,
Control it and then drops back into.
but he
defense.
jumps back to defense because he's playing defense this game. And here comes, thank goodness Henry's standing tall because they got it on net again.
Great goalie play.
Lafayette throws around, and here we go. We can skate out with this. Take your time. And
Yeah, we got numbers.
And
we got
now
numbers.
3
Here we
on
go.
1.
Henry with the glove save. Makes it look nonchalant like usual. Webster had a chance to skate that puck out in the open ice and had it picked at the blue line. And that's like an interception in football. It is not ideal to go the other direction. So, can't tell if the Broncos score again.
Yeah, looks like
We got the Broncos game behind us, so we're trying to keep tabs on that. Yep, they got a field goal, so it's 30-17. So, go Broncos. I wish we could get a field goal quick. Puck is still
right there.
loose.
That's
Right
not
there.
goalie interference at all either, but let's just lay him out.
All right. So puck slides by. That's going to jump out of the
And
zone.
there we go.
So now we got to chase. Get after him. Get after the puck. Eson's able to poke it away. He chips by. Where's his help? There we go.
Oh, there we
Sebastian's
go.
in the middle.
Let's
Now
go,
we're going to get
Sebas. Let's go,
a little
Sebas.
bit of a breakout. And he's just going to fire at the net from 40 feet and miss by 7. So, at this age, I want to get a little closer to the net. But you can't blame him, right?
No. Hey, they're on the PK. They're safe play. Safe
9
play.
seconds to go in the PK. You have to forgive me. I have a solid wall between me and the scoreboard. The kids' birthday party seems to be clearing out. Maybe we could get the last few minutes of the game back in there. That would
be beneficial.
it would definitely improve the viewing experience.
Maybe not.
So it looks like they're piling out. Sean's still roughing it, just holding the iPad, and hopefully for the most part your vision is clear. Ours is a glass window and then the big screen and,
then a
the
net.
glare.
And then a net.
Yeah. Screen net, that's what I was, yeah. So not ideal by any means.
Oh, and
I don't know what
are we getting another player in there?
Okay, Elvis is standing over by the refs, and I have no idea why.
Maybe they're giving him a no. Are we getting another game?
Well, what happened that we missed on that last exchange?
I think that might be a bench minor is what might have just happened.
Okay, so Elvis jumps in the penalty box for the 4th time this year, and it appears that 2 of them were He was taking the place of coach. But we're 5-on-4, and I'm not really sure. I can guarantee you that he didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. So
But here comes Elvis out to be the 5th skater.
And I don't know what that was about. I guess he had a 12-second penalty.
Elvis just fell down again. Okay, I'm not the smartest hockey guy in the world, but I can tell you I've watched him skate he's 10, so 9 years now, 8 years. I've never seen him fall down 3 times in a year, and he keeps eating it.
He's got a blown edge.
So
You should talk to his father about sharpening his skates correctly.
well, if I'm coach, I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's just it for you for the day. Like, you can't stay on your feet. So, I don't know what's going on there, but as it is, we're back to action. Kono picks the pocket and slides it to Elvis, and not able to connect. I don't know if Elvis went back to forward for Bryce. I think Bryce got a major or a misconduct.
Oh, is that maybe what happened?
Because he's still in the penalty box. So, looks like Elvis is back to forward, which may or may not be good news considering he can't stay on his skates. And we're chasing again. Hopefully Tommy can cut this off. And as Elvis comes in front of us here, I see him transition, but all right, McGrady busts out of there. And McGrady could have just fallen down there and taken the penalty, but he just skates through it. And now we are chasing the breakaway again. And, oh man, really a great move by Kittredge there. And he puts one in the net, and that'll probably close the deal here for us. It's 4-0 with 6:47 to go in the third period.
Like to go back in the box? Okay.
And I think we're going to go back in the suite.
Yeah, let's go back to the box.
Okay, Sean's going to walk over to the suite while we have a little break in the action. I'll keep calling it from here just to make sure we're safe.
Thank you guys.
We're just trying to video.
Stewie, Ober, and Webster in. Ober's taking the place of Bryce at center, so I'm pretty sure Bryce got a game or a
Here we go.
major, as it were. There's
There we go.
nothing on the clock, but as I say that, we're able to bust out, and here comes, is that Ober? He slides it at the net,
And we
Kilo
finally
makes
get
a
some
save,
action there on
and
net.
Kilo
We
get
haven't
the most
seen that in
on
a
it.
little while.
Liam fights after it and throws it over to the other side of the net. Nobody home over there. So here comes Lafayette out of there,
I
and
think I lost our co-host.
I'll get walked over
he's
with
still
Sean to
chiming
the
in.
other side.
Oh, maybe he's
Hopefully we
chiming in.
get a
Maybe I'm
break.
talking
Dotson
over him.
Bangs the puck out there and walking back over to the birthday party. So bear with us. All right. So a lot better viewing experience in here. Stewart gives chase and loses a mitt. And we're going to be off sides on that
Oh,
pretty comfortably.
Oh, that was close there, Blue.
All right. So 5:40 to play. Score is 4-0. Locomotives. Warriors have not looked the best today. All right. Elvis at left wing, Kono at right wing, Isan at center. So we have McGrady and Evans at defense. So Elvis is playing forward now, and Bryce is serving his sentence in the penalty box. You can only speculate it must have been a roughing major. Isan's able to run over someone, and I'm sorry. We got, there we go. Dosey doing with the chairs and trying not to disrupt anybody here. Kono walks down front and backhands one over the net. Good effort there by Sebastian. And now McGrady gives chase. So Tommy throws it back along the net, finds Evans on the other side. Evans bounces it along here, and Lafayette steps in and takes it away. So now Lafayette with the quick numbers. Behind the net, poked away by McGrady. He's able to flip it out to Elvis. Elvis doesn't move the puck when he catches it, which is enough to drive me nuts on that one. So McGrady spins along, picks up the puck. He's going to throw it out to Elvis again. Please bank the puck out. There you go. Eson busts out of there with it. Nope. Kittredge. Elvis, if you fight for it, there. Elvis kicks it back up to Eson. Dang it, Eson fires one just wide of the net. Good pressure there by Elvis to keep the puck in the zone. Kicked it, and now he's not skating after the puck. Okay. Oh, I gotta tell you, Arapahoe's hit or miss today with the hustle, and it's frustrating. But here we bounce out again. Puck's in the stick or in the skates there, and now it kicks out. We are not getting a penalty on that, which is good, and we're getting a shot. Nice kick save by Amareller. Great play, Henry. I tell you, Henry has really saved it from being a lot worse, and we're going to get another penalty on us.
Another penalty.
As I'm going to try to get closer to Sean now. So thanks for bearing with us, folks. It's been chaos between the birthday party, bouncing back and forth. Another penalty on Arapahoe there. Did not, I got to just call it as it is. The lack of hustle on that last possession. First,
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the running clock.
Clock is running, and
Not a running clock until it's at 5.
no, that doesn't apply either. So the clock just went back, added on. We actually checked that the last home game, and we said, hey, the clock should be running when we were down 8-1, and there is no. I can actually show you the screenshot of that.
Yeah, I actually need those, Coach, because we had that come up in our game, and the official came over and told us to run the clock.
Yeah, I text my wife when we were getting killed by Littleton, and she's right in front of us down there, and I said, hey, run the clock. And she texts me back, as a wife always does, to tell me I was wrong. And I'll find it here pretty quick.
After the game, though, and you can keep commentary.
There you go. So I'm showing date in the screenshot. There will be no 5-minute.
Oh, look at this on the breakaway.
There we go. Breakout for Webster, and he's going to give chase and lose that 2-1. And now the Locomotive player goes down. Now we continue to give chase. Why do we stop? All right. Arapahoe picks back up. No.
No onions. No onions.
All right. We're going to get another shot there. Henry's able to kick it off to the side. Nice pass in, and Henry has to smother that one. Really a great pass there from the corner from the Locomotive player. I don't know if you could hear it at home, but you could hear it crisp here. Nice tape-to-tape pass.
You can definitely hear Brian beating on the bench over there for the good goal save.
Yep. Brian showing Henry some love, and like I said, both Brian and Henry kept this game from being 10-0. We've had a few decent chances. Nothing in the third period to speak of, really. Locomotives just kind of carry it all the way down before Paxton finally steps in and just says, no, thank you. Clark gives chase and just fires it again. That's something that I hope we get worked out in coaching. There is turn and look, because you're just giving it right back. There we go. Webster's on the breakout, and he's going to try to go between the legs again. And I think that's the 15th time I've seen that attempted move, and it hasn't worked yet. So the Arapahoe guys love to try to go between the feet, and it's not working today. All right. No icing called. Vieira's got to give chase.
Got a man
Stewie's
back.
over there on the left. Okay, Stewie, get back to the net, Stewie. Vieira's able to slide. No. Vieira slid the puck through the crease, and we had Webster and Stewie down there kind of fighting. And I can tell you from watching, I can't tell if Webster or Stewie are left wing or right wing, and that's another issue I'd like to address with all of the forwards. Is somebody's got to stay by the net, somebody's got to stay outside. But we have a laundry list of things to work on after this game. Isan gives chase and just kind of lets up right there. Stewie bangs it in. Great play by him. Now go chase it. Just go throw yourself in there, Stewie. Puck slides through and nice. Dotson's able to keep it in and he throws down, but Lafayette comes out of there with it. So Schmeling comes around the corner and man, McGrady takes a forearm to the chops and is not rewarded for it. There's the mercy buzzer. I'll look on game sheets and see if we can, before we go off broadcast, and see what we got for shots on goal if we kept them today, but it wasn't good.
No.
So yep, game sheets has the game up as the guys jump in the handshake line right in front of us. Brian didn't get the memo. Goalie's up front. There he goes. Well, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. 22-16 Lafayette in shots. Arapahoe, for the most part, didn't look good.
No, not at all. Not at all. And that's kind of what happens when you get sicknesses and injuries and people have to move around and it's going to happen again, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get hurt, somebody's going to get sick, and we're going to have to jumble some lines around.
Yeah, no doubt there. So Arapahoe falls to 2-2 on the season in the conference.
Yep.
So that'll bump us down. Lafayette's probably going to jump. They're second or third in the conference now. They were 2-1-1 coming in, so 3-1-1. 22-16 Lafayette shots. Yeah, I've got it right in front of me. They're 3-1-1 now. Arapahoe's 2-2. 0-2 at home, which that's not awesome. I mean, we've scored one goal so far at home. Stewie comes in, just about takes out the crowd, which is there's some symbolism to that. That was great, but that's what I love about his play. I wish Elvis had a little bit more Stewie, and Stewie had a little bit more Elvis. Yeah, the positioning of our forwards in this game wasn't perfect. The play of our defensemen, they struggled, and Elvis needs new blades, I guess.
He might need to catch an edge on there, but that's okay.
Yeah, so he went down hard a couple times, and now I can tell you we have the suite all to ourselves like we're supposed to.
Yeah.
So we can settle in and get ready for a perfectly crisp broadcast. So let's look at the schedule quick, see what we got, as we're going to try to rebound next week from this. So it didn't even have this game on this schedule, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of par.
But we are the visitors. So Saturday, November 1st, 6 days from now, we play
Boulder.
At Boulder. So that'd be at is that called Blue Sports Stable?
Well, I think they call one Blue.
Yeah. East.
Yeah.
Blue Sports Stable East. I forgot you can swipe the thing.
Yeah, it's an Apple app. So It's always a swipe. I had to learn that the hard way. So,
so Saturday, 11:50 a.m. at Boulder. They must be. Don't they have a name?
Yeah, they're the Rough Riders.
The Rough Riders. Okay. Boulder Hockey Club at the Blue Sports Stable. That's out on the Turnpike. Close to Boulder.
I take that back. They are Boulder Hockey Club. They used to be Rough Riders, but they made an amendment that your AAA team cannot be called your club level team. So they're no longer the Rough Riders. They are Boulder Hockey Club.
Well, not that I'm here to solve their problems, but you got a pretty cool looking horse.
It was a bison. They used to be the Boulder Bison. Then they got sued. So they had to give up that name.
Oh, goodness.
Then they became the Rough Riders. Then they made an amendment that, you can't be called that.
So I guess
So now they're Boulder Hockey
they
Club.
can't be the Broncos.
Nope.
But the Stallions,
Oh no, it's a cool logo.
a lot of horse names out
A
there.
lot of horse names.
So
A lot of horse asses too.
Boulder on Saturday, 11:50 a.m. and Littleton Red on Sunday at the Edge at 12 p.m. at noon. So we'll see what Littleton Red is. We haven't had much success with Littleton 9U, so kids that are a year older should be significantly easier to play against, right?
That's what I've heard. That's
Okay, good. So, yeah, Sean's going to go with that's going to be a super easy game for us then. But Boulder and Littleton next weekend. So join us if you can, 11:50 on Saturday. And I promise we will try to sidestep any birthday parties,
We're trying to get better, folks. We really are.
rowdy parents, all of it. But
Mic problems, TV problems.
I'm assuming filming through the glass wasn't ideal. I can't imagine what it looked like at home. Matter of fact, I'm eager to watch what it looked like as the camera went from one room to another.
I'm not sure I want to watch.
Your guys' post-game show is really spectacular.
The post-game show is all right when you have time and space to settle in and relax, but nothing about the beginning was good.
Just open some gifts. It'll be fine, right? How about a piece of cake?
Yeah, they didn't leave us any cake at the birthday party. They didn't leave us any presents. But
Some napkins.
as it is, 4-0 Locomotives. I don't know who got the last 2 goals, and I don't care. We didn't. Lot to work on. But hey, we get to skate at 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning.
Can't wait. Maybe I'll film that one too.
Yep. So practice tomorrow, skate on Tuesday morning. Got anything else for the
Nope,
folks?
that's all I got.
Okay, we're going to go watch the Broncos game.
What's left of it?
Yep.